medicine. Why everybody so sensitive? Does anybody even give? We feeling babies up with medicine. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, sipping on juice, sitting in the coop, thinking about school, thinking about you. Come through, sniffing on blue.
Yo, 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 this your boy C-Star, and this is 600 Seconds with HYLO Art. And before I jump into this interview with this lovely lady, I gotta tell y'all to like, follow, subscribe, any and everything with HYLO Art. You can find us on all social media platforms and YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe. Now, y'all, I got a very special guest. I think she'd have been on here like 20 times, something like that. But we got the author, we got the actress, we got the entrepreneur, we got the model, radio personality. Oh, you got to pick up that mic so we can hear you. Now, what else can we add to your resume?
And now we are an official artist.
Official artist. Okay, so I want y'all to give a round of applause to LATASHA REEVES. Miss LATASHA.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself.
Where you want me to start?
We can start as early as the shooting process from the father, or we can go just a little bit further. So let's go a little bit after that.
Like maybe 10, 15 years, 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get around that time.
Like when I started writing books?
Exactly. When you started writing a book, tell us a little bit about yourself on that.
Okay, well, I can say I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm born and raised. Been in the service for about 15 years. So, yes. Because I can act. Oh, thank you. It's been an honor. Because today I can officially say I have retired from the military.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations. Okay.
So yeah, this is like a new chapter in my life.
In your life, okay.
So I can close that out as one of the things that's on my list.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so writing has really been a part of my life for a long time because that's something that my mom really instilled in me, making sure that you take the time to get your penmanship right, making sure that you get whatever you're saying out. In the paper and pen is a deadly thing in the right hands.
Yeah.
So me being who I was then, it was a way for me as therapy. So writing became my therapy. She gave a journal, said write your information out your head, write until you can't write no more. Because some days you just have so much stuff going on in your head, you just don't know what to say till you just get an overload. So she's like, get a book, write it out. So it started with journaling.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so I want to jump straight into it because you got a lot of material. I'm gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna get into it. So I want you to tell us about Mirror Imperfections.
Okay, well, Mirror Imperfection stemmed from my first book, and that's called Empowered Defiance.
Okay, so let's jump to the first book. So tell us about your first book then.
Each one of my books came or was birthed from a life-changing event.
Okay.
So I wrote Empowered Defiance, which really is how the title came about. It's because I defied the odds because at that time I was in the military and I actually got burned. And it was 2nd and 3rd degree burns where I had to go through skin grafting. I had to go to Georgia to get all the surgery done, and then a lot of my rehab was there. But a part of my rehab, I had to go through occupational and physical therapy because there were some things that I had to learn. So when you read through Empowered Defiance, you'll see days when I was writing ideas and everything. So it was just pouring out what was going on, things that was going on within, and basically relearning self.
Wow, I gotta check that one out. Now, I didn't check out Mirror Imperfections, but tell the people that have it. I got that on my bookshelf right now. I got the physical copy of that one right there. So tell people about Mirror Imperfections.
Mirror Imperfection, again, came from another change in my life.
Okay.
The title itself really deals with learning and looking at yourself and not just taking a mirror and looking at yourself, but actually seeing what's in front of you. That's why it's called Mirror Imperfection, because nobody is perfect. But you gotta love those things that are different about you in order for you to actually grow and heal. So this book is really a journey. It's a story that goes along with healing. And
Okay.
it talks about different things. One of my major chapters that I really, really, really like is called Comfort Zone, because everybody have it.
Yeah,
Everybody have that
everyone.
little area where you go, you have that favorite,
Yeah.
I gotta do
Yeah.
it. You got that favorite pose as a model, or you got that favorite jailhouse pose. Everybody know they got one. So then you also have your favorite haircut, your favorite hairstyle.
Exactly.
Then you have your favorite color, bling, blue. So this is basically acknowledging that everybody has a comfort zone. But in this particular chapter, it was more so you got to heal to get out that comfort zone, because you're not going to grow. You can't grow if you're still visiting the places you used to be. Like, for those issues you have, people complain about finances. They complain about, they don't like something about themselves, but they do nothing about it. They still visit the same person. They still go back to the same person that just hurt them 2 weeks ago. It's a cycle.
Yeah.
So that's their comfort zone. They know it. And I mentioned things about that in that particular cycle and all that. So comfort zone deals with that. And then there are other areas we talk about, endless possibilities and things of that nature.
We're going to touch on that. It's a little surprise. We're going to touch on it. So I got to ask, the road to owning your flaws, which is this one right here, correct? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so the road to owning your flaws goes in conjunction with Mirror Imperfection, because it's actually a journal. Inside the journal, there is inspirational encouragement words. Then I also give you some questions to go back and ask yourself with everything you're going on, when you're going through different things in your life, the different trials, the different tribulations. Like today, I'm not feeling myself. Why you're not feeling yourself? You're getting an encouragement. And when you read some of the phrases that are in there, you get a chance to reflect on it. So it's giving everybody a chance to reflect on something. You get a chance to think.
Yeah, I can see how they work together. They can work together. That's pretty cool. Now, one book you don't have up here that I know that you're a part of, that I just found out I had to ask. You are a co-author on Daughter of the King.
Right.
If you want to tell us a little bit about that book, or just tell us about your contribution to the book.
Yes.
Well, can you tell us? You can tell us, right? Give us a little something.
I can give you a little bit now.
Yeah, just give a little something.
For those of you who are looking to grow within a relationship, grow within yourself, or actually looking to get into a relationship, this is the book for you.
Okay.
And it's called Daughters of a
Daughter of
King.
King, yes.
So, and it says, don't mess with me. So,
Got you. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into what we like to, this game we like to play called Word Association. I'm going to throw a word at you.
Okay.
You tell me what it means, how you feel when you hear this word. You good?
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
I'm good.
Okay, so the first one is going to be awakening.
Ooh. Rebirth. Just moving, living, and doing the most. No limits. It's no limits. So that's what I feel like a rebirth.
Yeah, I know the chapters. I had to my second word for it is going to be familiarity. I hope I'm saying that right. Familiarity. That's how you say it. It's that country.
Hey, y'all know he's doing a good job up here. Give him a good job. Don't judge him.
Yeah, I was gonna spell it out, but it took too long.
Don't do that. Because then you'll be like, did I spell that right? You ain't spell that right.
Yeah, I typed this out too, so I wouldn't want to do that. So you know what I was saying.
We here.
Yes, that word.
They'll be all right.
That word.
Familiarity.
Familiarity. Yeah, that word.
It's got the roll.
Don't put me on the spot. But when you hear that word, what do you think?
It goes back to comfort or something that just feels good to you. Just like Thanksgiving is coming. So you're talking about the turkey, all that good stuff that makes you feel good, that stuffing makes you feel good, or the music that is soothing to your ears.
You better do it. Ain't that right? My last word for you, and you kind of spoke on it, but it's being imperfectly perfect.
Ooh. Being imperfectly perfect is just knowing that you have something wrong and you acknowledge that. You know that there are things that are within you that are not right, or things that you see not right in your life that is not right. And you acknowledge it, not somebody bringing it to your attention. You, so that you're taking ownership of the fact that you know something's wrong, but you're going to also work on that. It's basically growing within yourself.
Gotcha.
And guess what? We missed something. I know you said we were talking about this, but I actually got music that goes along with all of that. And one of my songs is called that particular thing.
You see how she dropped that?
Yes, I had to drop that.
You got to.
I had to drop that.
She did it in the building.
Yes, she did
She
it
did
in the building.
So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna take a question from the audience. You cool with that?
Yes, I'm cool with that.
We got some. How you doing over there, sir?
Well, very well.
What's your name? What's your name?
Hi,
Okay.
Isaac.
Okay. How you? Okay. We do.
Oh, okay. Yes. I look at what I've done before and how I can do better. So somebody may say, oh, it's perfect, but to me, it's always room for improvement. It's always room to grow, and that's what keeps me thriving. Okay. What? Thank you. Uh-huh. Ooh, okay. When I first started writing, the reason why I started writing is because I had to take a break from modeling. So that in itself was finding the will to continue doing stuff and to basically relearn to love what I see. Not what everybody else see, but relearn that that's on me, this scar that's on me, it does not define who I am as a person, as a woman, as an individual, or as an entrepreneur. And it taught me that I am a brand, I am a woman, I am beautiful, I am excellent.
You bet.
And I can do anything no matter what, scars included.
You better tell it. You better tell it. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate that. So I gotta ask, a lot of your books is, motivational, tell it all, helping people out, self-help, But are you a fan of fiction or nonfiction?
I like to get lost in the books.
So fiction.
Yeah,
okay. That's good though. We talked about it earlier with another author, that balance. You may write about this, but you got to read about this so you can get that balance in.
Yeah, because you get lost in it, because that's what a book is. It takes you to another level. I get to go places I've never been before, and it's in the pages of a book. You got to go back to, dating myself, reading Rainbow.
So what's one of your favorite books to read?
My author. Because I met her before. Maya Angelou.
Oh, wow.
And her book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I love that. I met her. And ever since then, I've been so inspired by it. It just touched every part of me. Doesn't matter. And a lot of people talk about being a woman. I am a woman. Okay. At that time, I didn't know what a woman was. I barely knew who I was. But her words inspired me to say, hey, I'm somebody. Or I can be somebody.
Gotcha. That's what's up, man. That's congratulations on that. Man, making me, I'm a little hate. Anyway, if you
are doing a lot of stuff.
Well, you talk about Maya. If you could work with anybody creatively, dead or alive, who would it be?
I like Jill Scott, Angie Stone, Alicia Keys. One of my all-time favorites is Whitney Houston, because she took her career in the church and took it and touched lives. And so that's what I want to do. I want to touch lives. Working with Tyler Perry is definitely my ultimate dream.
Tyler Perry is an icon. He's an icon.
It's my dream. He came from nothing to be something.
Gotcha. So I gotta ask, what do you have coming? I know you have a lot of things coming up. You can speak about the things you got going outside of books and the things you got going on with. But what's your upcoming events or activities you have?
Okay. So on November 28th, I have a CD release that's going to be right here in Columbia, South Carolina. It's going to be right there at 6729 Two Notch Road, Suite 10A. It's on Eventbrite called Sip and Vibe. We're going to be releasing I'm releasing two. I'm releasing a CD called The Journey, and then I'm releasing a bonus CD called It's the Journey, and it's all coming out. After that, we're going to have a charity event for the family, friends. We're going to be giving back to the community. We're going to have some artists coming out performing. It's not just musical. We're going to have spoken word. We're going to also have instrumentals, I'm hoping. So if y'all know any local artists, please tell them to get at me, inbox me, because we're putting this on for our city, and we want to give back to the community. After that, I have another book coming out. Yes, I know. But that's not for about a month or two. Okay. And then there's so much other stuff that I'm not going to give out. But we got some movies that's coming out as well.
Okay, man, congratulations on all your movements, everything that you're doing. So what is the goal? What is the end goal of Tasha?
My end goal is to basically touch at least one person and affect change. I don't have to be all across the world, but if I affect change in one person, then my life will not be in vain. So I want my work to at least impact somebody.
Can't be mad at that. Not at all. So tell the people how they can follow you.
Okay. I'm on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook as LATASHA, LATASHAS, Journeys with an S, _01. And that's on all platforms. You can find me that way. And you can also find me at LATASHA Reeves, REAVES. And then if you're looking to really, really follow me, She Diddy the Artist.
She Diddy the Artist, yes.
And it's spelled just like that. It's an acronym. I'll tell you about it when I see you at the event on the 28th.
Okay. You got any final shout-outs?
My shout-outs is God, because this is where the vision came from. My kids who support me in everything I do. HYLO Art, who has really been, him and his lovely wife, they have really been very instrumental in a lot of things. C-Star, you've definitely been there rocking with me for a minute. Don't even start. You've been rocking with me for a minute.
For a good while.
Then I got Tito, Rashid, Dust House. Then, of course, Geechee One Films. I'm rocking with him. Hey, Boss Ho. Hey. Hey, I'm locked in. So, at that, I want to thank everybody.
Okay.
I mean, it's love.
Before we end this real quick, are you going to read us an excerpt or something from your book?
You want me to read something?
Yeah, I want you to hit the stage.
Any particular one?
Either one. Like I said, I've read Mirror Imperfections. Give me one of the two I haven't heard. So give me a little something. You can pick whichever one you want to when it's time to hit that stage. Sounds good?
Yeah, when you want to do that?
We doing it after everything.
Okay.
We'll get around to it. Sound good?
Okay.
But everyone give a round of applause for LATASHA Reeves.
Yeah, you couldn't wait for me. I could get it together. Try to get it together. You couldn't wait for me. I could get it together. Go find you one better. A serious